So here our equations start to look just a little bit more involved. There's now brackets involved here. I still want to undo this calculation. I can still kind of undo this. But now there's a few ways to do this. Now, I could get rid of the minus 3 here. So minus 3, and I'm left with 2x minus 4 equals 2. Now, some people wouldn't have done it like this. Some people would have just said, well, I just want to get rid of the brackets and combine like terms. So that is actually a very good idea. Okay, but it's not the only way to do it. The only rule was, again, balance. We can do whatever we want to this equation as long as we keep it balanced. So this is doing opposites and keeping it balanced, no problem. And I could get rid of the brackets here, okay, and distribute out like that, or I can just divide by 2 and say x minus 4 equals 1. Okay? Either way, I'm going to get the same answer. So I'm going to just distribute here, kind of mix up my strategies. I'm going to do plus 8, so I get 2x equals 10. Divide by 2, I get x equals 5. Now plugging it in, 5 minus 4 times 2 is 2, plus 3 is equal to 5. That's perfectly good. So there's a very good chance that some of you may have done it like this, and you may have distributed it right away. But again, notice that as long as we keep everything balanced, it's not going to make any difference. I'm going to distribute out the brackets. And personally, I like to distribute the brackets first. I like this way in green better. Okay? So here I'm going to end up with 2x minus 5 when I combine my like terms. One of the big mistakes I see is people canceling those out. Please don't, because a minus 5 does not cancel. If we do plus 5 on both sides, that will cancel. So we end up with 10. Divide by 2, x equals the 5 that I had at the beginning. Okay, so it's really important to understand that there's many different ways to do this, and whatever is going to be efficient and correct is the way that I want you to do it. Okay, so here the only rule again is balance. As long as you keep it balanced, I'm going to get the right answer. So here I'm going to distribute first. Okay, please do not add that together. We have to do multiplication before we do subtraction. So here I'm going to distribute, and I'm going to remember to distribute the negative, because that's a very big, that's a mistake that I see a lot. So this becomes negative 4 times 3. Negative 4 times negative 2 is plus. Okay, so I'm going to subtract a negative 8, so that's going to be plus 8x. Okay. So this is why I circle that negative. I just want to make sure I distribute that negative along. That way I keep track of my signs much better. Now I can subtract this. 3 minus 12 is negative 9 plus 8x equals 23. I want to get rid of that 9 with a plus 9. Balance plus 9 again shows steps. I can see every term vertically. So 3x equals 32. I'm going to divide both sides by 8. X equals 4. So there's my solution. So here I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna distribute out the brackets first. So I'm gonna get 6x plus 2 minus 9. I'm gonna make a little star here, because this is one I really think it's important that you remember, because that negative is really important, and that's something that I know a lot of you will make a mistake on your test. So try not to be that person who makes this mistake on a test and not distribute the negative. Okay, here's not a problem because there's a plus, right? We don't have to worry about signs changing. Okay, so equals 11. Combine like terms. 9x minus 7 equals 11. I'm going to now get rid of my minus 7 with the plus 7. Nine x on the left side equals 18 on the right side. Divide by 9. Divide by 9. X equals 2.